Somebody owe you some money for them children or that child, or are you trying to evade back child support? Which one is it? Could be a fire sign, or they're gonna try and evade it. An Aries, a Leo, a Sag. Let's see, Gemini. Clear messages for Gemini's energy. Thank you. Big D energy. You have told somebody how you feel, or you're being guided to. Okay. You have to speak your truth. You can't assume that somebody knows. Express yourself and do it with a level of vulnerability. A lot of us don't like to be vulnerable, but that's when you're more authentic. And if somebody, Grand Rising, can't um, appreciate your authenticity, they don't deserve it. Okay? Yes, Grand Rising. Okay? Now, this could be expressing yourself about your pleasure center, your sexuality, being open, sharing, beauty, honor, having more sex, being passionate, intimacy. Okay? Having a loving, stable connection. Heart chakra activation here. I'm being guided to say, you got to give what you want to get. That goes both ways. Hmm. And then having the courage to speak this truth, having the courage to come from a place of vulnerability. I'm picking up the energy that you're in a connection with somebody. Um, or this evading child support is throwing me off a little bit. Let me get a message on that. Thank you, Spirit. You could want a new beginning, want balance, fairness, justice, either in a new direction and or from somebody that owes you or will owe you back child support. Um, you're being guided to listen to your intuition, your inner voice here, a higher power. This is the support card with the Six of Pentacles. Hmm. Hmm. What is this? High Priestess. We got the Magician, the Fool. We got the Three of Swords. Somebody's hoping that, okay, there could have been a lack of intimacy. Somebody not being open. You're very open with your sexuality, being sensual, sharing your beauty. You take pride in yourself. You honor yourself. You're open to receive love, give love. You may not have a problem with being vulnerable. You're very courageous and confident in yourself. There's a fire sign that may feel as though if they hold back support, and you're outspoken, okay? You don't have a problem. You're creative and outspoken. You're expressing your creativity, okay, Gemini? Or you're being guided to. Um, somebody feels as though they may stop your new beginning. This could be a secret, a plan. If you separate from this person, or you leave this person, or you left them already, they could be secretly plotting, trying to manipulate this child support and trying to get clarity on, which will cause a big betrayal, heartbreak, like stunt your growth, clip your wings type energy. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the sexuality for Gemini. Okay. I'm upright. Okay. Yeah, somebody sneaking around, Five of Swords energy with the sexuality. Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Two of Swords, Page of Wands, Three of Swords. Okay. It could be another fire sign, or this, I'm picking more up of this is you, confident and courageous and sexy and creative and ambitious, very spicy, okay? Somebody could be having some type of connection outside of your connection, or had at work with this Eight of Pentacles, or somebody they worked with or worked on something with, okay? As long as you didn't know they felt victorious about it. I'm picking up narcissist energy on the Six of Wands only because of the energy surrounding it. Something you may not have been aware of with this Two of Swords, or they withheld information, they wouldn't give you clarity, okay? You found out something, or you saw a message, you received a message, some type of communication, which was very heartbreaking, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the heart chakra for Gemini's energy. Okay, we got the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups. I don't like this shit. Something could have, I wouldn't say aggravated, activated your heart chakra. Like, it could be a painful, heart-wrenching, heartache to find out about friends or third parties and you being discontent and feeling unfulfilled. This could have been heartbreaking. Like, thank you, Spirit. This definitely could have been somebody that they work with or collaborate with. You're focused on new opportunities and waiting to move forward. You could be waiting on some type of money or abundance. Really guarding your finances, your resources, and or your energy. But with this Three of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, you could be waiting for something to come in. There were a lot of illusions around third party, Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles situations, collaboration. Somebody definitely wore a mask. Okay. Let me get a vibe on this. Thank you, Spirit. This person may end up not able to pay child support. You could be waiting on some type of back child support with this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about this Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. These illusions and the heart chakra. Okay. Yeah, you could feel like sexually frustrated with this person, like their needs are being met outside of the connection. Um, you've expressed something to this person, or you're being guided to. They're disrespectful, and you've put up some type of boundaries against this energy to protect your heart. Okay, you feel rejected. Spirit is saying this is self-inflicted. Why is that, Spirit? This rejection energy. Clarify the self-inflicted. Because you're incompatible with this person. They're toxic. A lot of drama, constantly arguing and fighting. So you're inflicting this on yourself, staying in a situation that does not help you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get this solar plexus energy. This is having the courage. Okay, I'm hearing being fired up to move forward, to go after your happiness. Ten of Cups, to find balance. You have the courage to do that now, to open yourself up to happiness and fulfillment, the divine union, divine love, alignment, having emotional stability, domestic joy. Okay. Whoever this is very insecure. Okay, they're overly sensitive and needy. Fragile. I want to say Fraggle Rock. You could be a 90s baby. They're fragile, they're codependent. They play victim. You could have gave too much. You could have martyred yourself in this connection. You're having the courage to move forward towards what does bring you emotional fulfillment. Mm. Why is this Two of Wands in reverse? You playing it safe? You worried about finances? Listen, Gemini, safe, predictability, security. When you compromise your integrity, you get none of it. Okay? You get more lessons. You're avoiding some type of risk. You're thinking too small, Spirit is saying. You have to go after what makes you happy, your heart. If you don't allow your heart to be open, meaning you're feeling rejected and unfulfilled, and somebody is fucking cheating and holding back resources, or whatever the case is, you compromise your heart chakra. That leads to dis-ease. Okay? I've been a nurse almost 30 years, 28 years. When the heart is blocked, it creates heart disease, hypertension. Okay? Heart attacks. We do it to ourselves. This is a self-inflicted part. Thank you, Spirit. Their messages for Gemini. What's this Two of Wands? Why is Gemini playing it safe here? Around the family. I'm picking up security. Children involved. Something. The Lovers. The Ace of Cups. It's good. This person is good at smoothing things over, but are they making the real change? This is unacceptable. Okay. You've been waiting. There are promises that are made. You could rekindle, renew, have a period of happiness, and then there's stagnation. And don't be afraid to embrace solitude and being alone and finding the independence that you need. Gemini, you could be gaining a new perspective on that. And there is where you find emotional fulfillment within self first. Okay. Then you can attract a healthy partner. Until then, you attract more of whatever the wound is until you learn. The universe doesn't give, you do. Okay. You change yourself, you change your outlook. Hmm. You're there for security. You're tolerating something for security. Spirit's advice on this. Let me switch decks. Y'all, I might have to end it. I'm tired. Maybe pause, come back. Who would be next? Cancer? Who we got left? Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. How many is that? Cancer, Virgo, or Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Four more. Danielle, yay, Leo. I need to take a pause. Cancer or Gemini, you draining the hell out of my energy. I'm getting frustrated with you now. What you scared of? You don't want to keep repeating the cycle. Pretty reds. Thank you, Spirit. I want to switch decks. Spirit's advice, outcome for Gemini. What's going on with Gemini in this situation? Thank you. Financial and material changes. Okay, so this is like Five of Pentacles. Excuse me, confirmation is stability, being left out in the cold. Versus your Four of Wands, firm foundation. So this separating could bring financial challenges. Okay. I'm trying to move to speed up the news. Spirit is saying to rest and rejuvenate, and heart chakra came back out here. The only way to find this base chakra, the security, the stability, is to be balanced in your heart space. You can't lie to yourself. You can lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. It's going to show. Okay? You become resentful, bitter, closed off to love. Closed off, and your money flows straight through the heart. Okay? If your heart is broken and broke down and necrotic, you broke. Okay? If you have abundance of money, you're going to be spending it on health conditions. Don't worry about your finances and your stability. Just take the action. Have the courage. What's at the bottom of that? Okay, self-expression was there. Listening to your inner voice, being assertive, individuality. You set apart, you stand out. So what is the problem? Spirit is also saying to ground, get out in nature, rest and rejuvenate, for breakthrough, for clarity. What is this financial material changes for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Have patience. Plant the seeds. Follow through. Don't worry. Don't think negative. Express yourself in a positive light, and the energy around your situation. What's the foundation and achievements? New beginnings. Okay. So yeah, you may be moving on, or you're guided to move on to new beginnings. Closing out a cycle. It's like the World card. Or the Fool. Sorry, the Fool. Taking that leap of faith forward will bring in the firm foundation that you're looking for. And what is the rest and rejuvenate? Thank you. Memories of love. So take the time to process. Okay. Let go. Have gratitude. What did you learn? What was the lesson? What are you going to do different? Okay. You can be very nostalgic. And heart chakra. Thank you. That came out quick. Heartache and loss. Clarifying the heart chakra. Okay. And this is throat chakra energy, which is 3 of swords. I said throat chakra. I meant throat chakra is in the color blue, but this is 3 of swords. So you are inflicting this on yourself. Not that your feelings are not valid. I don't mean to come off insensitive and impatient, Gemini, but your feelings are valid. Honor them, then release them. Don't stay there. It is important. So Spirit is basically saying your heart, pay attention to your health in that aspect. Okay? A relationship is supposed to a relationship that we see as failed or whatever, it didn't work out, it's supposed to teach you something, not break and damage your heart. You can't let nobody get that on you to where you all unhealthy and messed up behind Gemini. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Prosperity begins. New seeds being planted. Ace of Wands. Take the action when you're ready. Okay. Yes. Absolutely.